Welcome to the Climate Change in Ships, Increasing Energy Efficiency Symposia, which is co-sponsored by SNAME and the Marine Board and the National Academy of Sciences. My name's Michel. I'm president of SNAME. I'll be saying a few words, introduction about why we're here, and then Mal McKinnon, who chairs the Marine Board, will be saying a few words as well, followed by our keynote speaker. Why are we here? Climate change. There has been a very clear increase in global temperatures. It's been rising over, since the Industrial Revolution, quite dramatically over the last 30 years. It's now beyond denial that this is occurring. There's a growing preponderance of evidence that it's anthropogenic inputs that play a key factor in this climate change. And so we're here looking at how shipping contributes to that and what we can do about it. Shipping itself is the most efficient of the transportation modes. Some 2 to 5 times more efficient than rail, some 5 to 10 times more efficient than trucking. Since efficiency ties directly to CO2 output, it's a preferred mode for shipping when it comes to controlling greenhouse gas emissions. Shipping is a preferred mode. However, when you look globally and you consider the growth going on, shipping is a major contributor of CO2 emissions. Approximately 3% of total CO2 is emitted from international shipping. And this is expected to grow substantially over the coming years with the increase in trade and the growth in shipping. So we need to do something about it. We're expected to do something about it. IMO has been hard at work on this issue for a number of years. There's an upcoming meeting, MEPC meeting in March, and a lot of the research that SNAME has been doing will be provided to IMO, many others. There's a significant package of papers available on the IMO website and the SNAME website tied to the work being done in this area. This has a potential for the maritime industry of being a win-win scenario. We can achieve significant reductions in greenhouse gases in a cost-effective way, but this will only occur if the regulations are developed properly, if they're robust enough to encourage optimization of ship design and operations, the introduction of innovative solutions, while not distorting competition between modes. And this is quite important. It's the reason that we need good technical input into these developing regulations. And we're here to discuss that issue, both relative to the EEDI, which is being developed at IMO, which will be applied to new ships, market mechanisms, and also ship operations. SNAME itself has a TNR program that has some 10 panels, 50 committees, some 800 participants. And recently we formed 3 ad hoc groups to look at climate change issues. The first deals with the EEDI. It's chaired by Peter Weber and John Larkin. They're both here today. If you're interested in becoming involved with that committee, please talk with them. The second relates to market mechanisms, and Bruce Russell and Peter Wallace are chairing. They're both here. And then finally, we're forming a committee on ship operations and efficiency. We haven't established the chairs yet, but that will be created following this conference. We intend to do research projects. We've already begun. You'll hear about a few of those talked about today. But we have much more in mind, and we hope this conference generates some of the topics that we'll be pursuing in the next year. I'd like to finish my few remarks by thanking the people that made this meeting possible. Bruce Russell is chair of the steering committee. It's been his efforts that have really made this possible. Session 1, which will begin shortly, the technical program was put together by John Larkin and Peter Weber. Session 2, market mechanisms by Bruce and Peter Wallace. And Session 3, Ship Operations and Efficiency by Jose Familia and Bob North. Thank you all. And I'd like to conclude by thanking our three sponsors for this meeting, the International Council on Clean Transportation, the American Bureau of Shipping, and Herbert Engineering. And we have a good turnout, and this conference will be self-sustaining, and therefore we'll be able to utilize all the funds that we have received directly in our research efforts. And so again, thank you to these three sponsors, and we most welcome additional sponsorship so SNAME can continue this work.